Yeah.
that became the GIF. Oh man. No, that skit was funny. Um,
Oh, it looks. Are we on? I think we are on.
I'm checking the page. We are live.
I feel like it's been a while since we said that.
It has been quite some time, my friend.
Right.
Feels good to be
Take
back.
this. Ooh. And I don't want my bathroom visible back there. Um, we'll see how it feels. It might
Oh,
stay.
what's up, Blaze? Welcome, Blaze.
Yo,
I know, right? That's how I feel inside.
yeah, man. I got back on recently, and I was like, bro, I still haven't hit this guy up. This is my boy from high school. Actually, I met both of you guys around the same time. You may have met him.
Was it in '09? Because I see the '09 in his name.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, way back when, yeah. Around then, probably, probably '08 or something.
You see the next message you wrote?
Nah, not yet. Yeah, I am. Honestly, I am a hoe for that. I take full responsibility for that, bro. Yeah,
We're back. This is crazy.
man, this shit is being weird. Yes. Bro, I saw you was playing with Ashley in a couple of your streams recently. Bro, absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Um,
Who is this Ashley that we speak of?
a Some girl we went to high school with.
No, okay, I see, I see.
Bro, it's been a minute. Um,
It's been 1 week since. No, it's been a lot longer.
it's been longer than 1 week. Truly,
It's definitely been longer than
it's
a
been
month.
longer. So
Has,
what's up, man?
it
What you
hasn't
been
been
up
a
to?
year. Did it hit a year? Has it been a year
A year since what?
since last time we did a stream?
It's been like 3-4 years. It's
Jeez.
been that long.
But
Yeah,
as far as me, I'm doing good. Just working, as the title said, adulting. And listen, I say this all the time. I wish I could go back in time to my younger self, that young brown Puerto Rican boy who was saying, I want to grow up, I want to grow up, I want responsibility, I want independence, I want to grow up, and just give him a solid pop over the back of the head, like, shut up, do your homework, and enjoy that you're not paying bills right now.
truly.
But that's where
Uh,
I'm at right now. How you doing?
uh, I'm uh, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm trying to stay busy. Truly. But like not in the sense of constantly working myself to the bone, in the sense of like in I picked up that new hobby that I'm still working on. I've still been making dice. Um,
Does the
Still been
stream
making a
know that
lot
you've
of
been making
dice.
dice? Have you told them about this new hobby?
I mean, I don't know, but this. You heard it here first, folks. Somebody play the. Here, where's the air
Obviously,
horns?
somebody play that as if you're not the one that plays the thing.
I mean, fair. Yeah, I don't even know.
We're not there yet. I can't wait till we get sound effects on cue. Somebody play the. Oh, wow, that'd
Yeah,
be great.
exactly. There we go. Um, yeah.
I know I'm successful when I can just say someone get me a Diet Coke and it appears in my hand. I don't gotta know who got it. I don't know their name. I just know that I said it and it appeared. That would be nice.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people dream of not having to do their own stuff, right? Like
Is that
it's kind
laziness?
of a blessing. Uh, I
Is that laziness or is that just like a want for the nice things or is that laziness?
both. It can be two things. One thing can be two things.
That's true. These two things aren't mutually exclusive. It can't be both things.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. But
Ooh, all right. So I started putting together here. We can we can
it's been 3 years. Is Blaze right? It's been 3 years.
it's been, yeah, 3 years since we did this stream. Yes, I do play D&D. Man, I've been called out so fast. Uh yeah, actually, I on my desk right now, I have, I don't know if it's all the dice that I've made, but it's a lot of, if not most of the dice that I've made. Uh and it's ooh. How about you? You play? Clearly you've heard of it.
You
Yeah,
calling
let's
people out? You
see.
definitely heard of it.
Let's see.
I find it funny that like, oh wow, yep, that is a jubilee of dice.
It's, yeah, it's a lot of dice. It's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
Blaze
dice.
plays. Blaze plays. He said we got to play together.
That's crazy. I'm gonna send you the Discord. Rookie numbers,
Rookie
yeah.
numbers is crazy
So
word.
these are the ones that I've made, not the ones that I own. Uh, the rest, uh, honestly, the rest have been put away. I haven't played in a minute.
He said, "I'm not playing with no dice unless I've made them."
Man, I'm trying to figure out good colors for a couple of these as well.
He's like that rapper that you're driving in the car with, and he doesn't want to listen to any music but his music.
That's crazy. Oh shit! You can even see some of the dice making supplies back there. Hold on.
Uh-oh. How the sausage is made is being revealed. But no, the dice he's sent me pictures of some of the dice that he's made and like in the process of making, they all look so dope. And you said you were recently trying out some new techniques with how to make dice. Like,
Yeah, I've been trying to. Yo, that's crazy. That, I love that. Um, yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, honestly, it took me a while to get started making the dice. Um, and honestly, we've been kind of on a hiatus. We haven't played in a while. I've been playing some Starfinder recently. Um, we'll see how that goes. But yes, with the dice making, like I've got some inks, but I recently got into like I also got those like mica powders. That like, oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I kind of want to get a 3D printer, but I feel like you need a space for it because I hear it can smell really bad. Um,
you need a venting system.
yeah, that's what I hear. Um, that being
I had to
said,
look up micropod.
oh yeah.
I had no clue what you were talking
Damn,
about. I
we
had to look
already
up.
got to the section of the show where you have to look something up that I said. I love it. Um, so we yeah, I've been messing around with some different colors. I'm working on a green on a green and orange set right now for a friend. Um,
Hey, can we talk about this timeline that Blaze just broke down in chat? Like, First of all,
Look,
he said you had rookie numbers with the amount of dice. Then he started playing on Monday. By Friday, he had a set of dice, and a week later, he was 3D printing figures. He dove head first.
look, look. What does a blaze do? It leaves nothing behind. Okay, he goes for it,
Give him a month. We're gonna see him on an episode of Critical Role as a
bro.
guest player.
Yo, actually, have you guys heard of D3 at sea? Uh,
I have not. What's that?
it's it's this like cruise, this like massive nerd cruise, where you can spend some amount of money and play in different D&D games on a cruise liner that goes to different destinations in the world. I think they're on right now. If I were a little bit more of an extrovert, I feel like I would definitely want to do that. If I had some friends on there right now, I would definitely go and like I would, and I had obviously, if I had the money for it, I would go and do that. Um, Actually, hey, who knows? If the stream gets big enough, and we make enough money to go to something like that, I would go and document it, uh, as much
We'll
as
do an
possible. Anyway,
episode. We'll
yeah,
do
that'd
an
be pretty
episode
cool.
on the ship. That would be
Uh,
fire.
yeah, that'd be cool.
And
Um,
I would scare everybody. If I was in the deck, I would just randomly yell out, "Is that an iceberg?" We'll be in the warmest waters possible. And every now and then I would just yell that.
yeah.
We're in the
Oh my
Caribbean every
gosh.
now and then. Is that an iceberg?
Oh shit, nice. I haven't done any Ren fairs yet. Um
Run fair. I want to do a run fair. I've had a couple friends go to run fairs, and they always invite me, and I never have the money at the time.
yeah, I want to check it out. I want to check it out. Um
But is yeah, no, run fairs seem dope. What is it? A friend of mine wanted because we were doing a D&D game. A friend of mine wanted to like rent a cabin for a session, and we all dress as our characters, and then like actually like LARP the combat. And I was like, that actually sounds pretty fun.
I mean, yeah, it's funny. That's kind of how we put it. We started putting together a scene for Celsius and Wait like that, where we kind of like acted out this combat, uh, which I thought was kind of
For,
cool.
for the record, Celsius and Wait are fictional characters for stories that me and him are working on within the same universe. It's very fun. More information to be given at a later date.
I mean, eventually we'll see. Hey,
Listen,
thanks
man,
for
I'm
the
trying to.
gift sub. Really
Thank
appreciate that.
you. Much appreciated. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
wow. Ralph wasn't even subscribed.
I just
Look
realized I
at
wasn't
that.
subscribed this whole
This
time.
man, he's not a believer. He's not a believer, clearly.
Hey, listen, Art. I've verbalized my doubts. All right. You know, not everybody are the Wright brothers with the plane. Okay.
Look, man. Oh. But yeah, but yeah, working on this new
But
technique with the dice. And essentially I'm just pouring both colors at the same time. But I've gone through like three or four different like renditions of the or versions of the same color, trying to get the right green color that I'm looking for. I'm testing a third orange today. And I'm trying to get the right color on there. But yeah, I took a break this week from the gym. I've been going pretty regularly, thankfully. Because man, look, I'm okay with having a 40 ounce, but I can't have a 40 ounce and be weak. Uh, my my leg press is starting to get there, and
and
I'm
the
excited.
results are resulting.
I
This man has slimmed down something crazy.
Yeah, my legs are looking crazy. I'm pretty excited about that. Um, but it's one of those things you gotta keep going. You can't really stop. Uh,
Just as far as like talking about stuff that we've been working on, I don't know if this counts as shameless promo, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. The TikTok I have up top is my my D&D TikTok where I've been kind of like recording myself, like saying the background stories for characters that I've written. I think I have like 5 or 6 up right now.
okay, nice.
I should be. I should start working on that.
I'm still off TikTok. We'll see if that changes. Uh,
I'm off my personal TikTok right now. This is the only TikTok that I've logged in on. So like, I'm just working on posting content right now.
love it. I was thinking we can. Okay. How do you keep on the workout journey while taking breaks? If I even take one day off, I lose it. Honestly, so especially if you, like if you know me, it like back into my childhood, you know how stubborn I am, and that's my answer. I'm stubborn, and I'm trying to use my stubbornness for good instead of for everything, like all the trash that it gets me into. I'm trying to use it for good, and essentially, like, I also what I'm doing is the way that I'm working out, is I damn, I feel like
I was
everybody in
trying
this
not to
chat,
say it, Blaze.
I feel like everybody in
I
this
was
chat
bit.
who knows me, it's
I
personal.
wanted to yell it when
No,
he
look,
said it, and I'm like, let him finish talking. Don't say nothing.
look, I'm a grown man. I can admit my faults. Um, but essentially, yeah, I use the stubbornness, where I push myself, like I kind of call myself out, for not going. But also, uh, I I'm in competition with myself. Right. The way that I do my sets is, I'll do one weight, for 12, one weight for 10, one weight for 8, one weight for 6. And then the next week I step up the weight and do right the weight that I did at 10, I do that at 12. And then I go right. So raising the weight by one step, each week, sort of gives me this sense of like there's progress and I'm pushing. It's a little bit harder to do with my, noodly arms, these days, but I feel like my chest is starting to keep up. Triceps and biceps need still need some work. Uh,
You wouldn't let him play God of War at your house?
I'm
Why
trying to
not?
remember. Look, you might have the wrong cousin, because we ain't have a PS2. I would know because I would actually, when I got a PS2, it was, a friend who loaned it to me, while I was already in high school. So around like 07, 08.
That was me, I think.
Um no, it was Ray. You loaned it to me, but Ray gave me his when he got the PS3. That's what
Oh,
it
okay,
was.
okay, okay,
That's what it
okay.
was.
I'm like, I knew my
Uh
PlayStation. Okay, I remember now.
hey, look, if that was me, look, if it was me, I apologize. Look, we grow, we learn things. it's
God of War at my house?
yeah,
You think you're gonna enjoy yourself at my
yeah.
crib?
How dare you? Well, you think this?
Dude,
Well, you think this entertainment system is to entertain you? Nah.
is that a smile I see on your goddamn face? Get
Boy,
out of
you
my house.
better
Get out.
better get, man, shut the. Nah.
Oh
um.
my god.
Damn, yeah, no, it's she would have been crazy.
No,
Um,
there's a lot of things that like people will tell you you did, and you'll be like, I did that?
yo,
Really?
Ralph, you have told me a couple stories about myself that I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah, you make me doubt my memory, and I'm like, no, that shit did happen.
Are you sure?
No, you told me a couple things that I did and said, and I was
Oh
like,
man, you feel like you being
hmm.
gaslit. Like
Sometimes,
that person ain't me. It's
and
just
the
not me.
worst part, the worst part is when the person has proof and you just been denying it. You're just like, no, no, I'd never. And they show you something, undeniable proof, and then you just standing there like,
Yeah, okay, the marble maze is canon though. Hold on. I'm sorry. But the marble maze is
Marvel,
canon. And that's most I that was mostly because
Marvel,
it was I nailed these and I was terrified of him. All right. Uh
Marvel Maze.
my brother Nell, right, look, for some reason I was super intimidated by him until like I got to know him more as an adult. And even I mean he's still like a big guy, but still like he's not as terrifying as I made him out to be. That marble maze was his, and I was like, nah, bro, we can't. I don't know if he knows where the marble is at all times. So if we move it, I'm just gonna get beat up. And that's what I was afraid of.
Wait, just because you brought up Nell, first of all, shout out to Nell. Nell's the
Yes,
truth. Nell's awesome. Your brother's really cool.
truth.
I love. I will always love him for playing a security guard in the first ever thing we did
That
video
is
wise,
still unlisted and probably private.
and it can stay there, and that can stay private. That video that we made all those years ago. But one thing I was gonna ask if you could tell this story, and if you don't want to, feel free to tell me to f off. But the story about your hair and the Magic the Gathering.
Oh, I feel like I mean, I'm happy to retell it. But it's yeah, this man. Okay. I so look. I'll be honest about what I do remember, what I don't remember. What I do remember is, um, I had to, like I went with my brother somewhere. I don't know if it was that like nobody was gonna be home, and my mom had told him that he's got to watch me. I don't remember. Okay, see, I like, I don't want to call out who it was, because I wasn't sure. My boy, yo, actually, okay, Ralph, don't let me forget where I'm at in the story. Nigel, is like, is visually what I pictured, when I described Calvin, which is the comic book character, and I hit him up, at one point, to talk to him about, the character that I was developing. Um, that's yes, he is married though with two kids. One of them just turned 5,
That
and
says Nigel.
yeah, Nigel. Uh, yeah, that's my boy, man.
I've never
Uh,
seen it spelled that way. I was trying to pronounce it because in my head, when I see NY, I think of like NyQuil in a
yeah,
word. So I'm in my head going Nigel.
it's Nigel. Yeah, I think it was what, like New York Gill or something. Uh, but yeah, no, it's Nigel. Um,
It's like Usnavi from In the Heights. All right.
bro, we're Dominicans. Fuck off.
Listen, I'm
uh,
not even gonna get started about y'all and the way y'all named the kids. We're gonna move on. You go you go to
look,
the
I'll be
story you
honest with
started.
you. I'm one of the only male Noels I've ever met in my life.
But Noel seems calm though. I've heard some crazy names.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy names. But yeah. Oh, New
You
York
just
Gill for
New
your
York,
dad's
yeah.
name.
I'm not trying to laugh at you, Nigel. It's just funny to me. I'm sorry.
Um, man, you better watch yourself with that. Man, your forehead growing just a little bit more every year. Honestly, all of us though, bro. Fucking, I feel like my forehead has getting bigger too. Like, the line on the shape up is just a little bit more severe every year, bro.
For me, it's the corners that I don't like. that
Yeah,
the
the corners
those
feel like
they keep
betrayals.
creeping back. And I'm like,
I
if you turn this into a peninsula, I'm gonna be mad.
Man, I'm so curious, but I don't know if you want to put their names on the internet. Look,
That's up to you, man.
but also I don't know. I feel like it's healthy to laugh, but I also don't
Listen,
take this shit too seriously. Like
if you put your child's names, please in the same message, let me know if I can make jokes or not, because I'm immediately gonna
that's
want to make jokes. And if you don't want the jokes
yeah,
made,
this man
just
said his Widow Peak's crazy. Fucking one part of a sawtooth knife.
but you were telling the Aneldi story.
Yo, I honestly, Blaze, yes, I respect that. I get that. I did that for a while, and I know I have a bald spot. That's why I don't cut below a certain height. Um,
Mm.
but that's from a scar. It's a different kind of bald spot. But this right here is anyway.
Post
Um,
traumatic bald spot, got it.
yeah, right. Post from BTBS. Yo, that's crazy. Um, yeah, so for some reason I was with my brother Nell, and we went down either to Queens or Brooklyn, and I was just hanging out with him for the day. And honestly, look, man, as a kid with an older brother who's like 10 years older than you, at least in my situation, I was like, this guy is like the fucking coolest person ever. Like this guy is like the coolest. So to be able to like be invited out to go do something with him is like I was like, yeah, I was over the
In
moon.
your
I'm
defense,
like, yeah,
Nell is pretty cool.
yeah,
Nell is pretty
he's
dope.
fucking sick. Um, so we end up going to one of his friends' houses, and I think we had set up. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna play Magic," and it was chaos. It was I think it was between 4 and 6 of us.
Mm.
I had my little blue white deck, not very efficient. I had Visordrix was my biggest drop, and Visordrix, if you know, I still remember to this day. It's a 6/6/7 drop, one blue, six others. I remember because I am traumatized. Um, and so we play right. Man, I think I even had like a coastal hornclaw in this deck.
Oh God,
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. Sacrifice a land to give it flying until the end of turn. What, three
for
one or
those who don't play
something?
Magic, these are very bad
It's
cards he's
yeah,
talking
they are
about.
bad
Continue.
cards. But I didn't know any better. I figured big cost, big numbers on this sheet. That's got to be a good thing.
Hmm.
I was the first one out of the little of the of the little tournament or the chaos that they had set up, and my brother convinced me that if that like that because I lost, I had to get my hair cut. So I remember being held over a sink and getting my head cut by or my hair cut by teenagers. Uh, that's
What was your
that's my
mom's
first.
reaction?
I don't remember honestly. That I don't remember. I
I don't
like
know why I picture it being very explosive.
I mean I could imagine it. Muchacho del diablo. Yeah, it's just
So Blaze never got into Magic. I wanna give you an idea of how bad Visitrdrix is. So in Magic the Gathering, certain cards have what's called flavor text, where it's nothing related to what the card does. It'll just be some lore or maybe like a quote or just something about the card. And the flavor text on Visitrdrix says, and I quote, a bored wizard once created a Visitrdrix out of a bunny and a piranha. He never made that mistake again.
and I never made the mistake of playing it seriously again.
Oh man, no, but listen, hey, I tell people I was never, you know where I was really bad. The card games I was bad at was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bro, what?
I
Got
was
set on
so bad.
fire
What?
by their babysitter's son.
What?
That hot. All right, I need the story.
Yeah, we need that story.
I I
But just I'll just wrap up what I was saying real quick. I was so bad at Yu-Gi-Oh. I played at Man Eater Bug Face Up.
Yes, Queen. Yes. Good job.
That that's that for any Yu-Gi-Oh players. Me just saying that lets them know. Oh yeah, he was terrible. Yes, I was very very bad.
I liked Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. Matter of fact, I had this weird thing happen to me where you remember my house. I had this entrance directly to the street. Uh and this kid used to stop by and just trade Yu-Gi-Oh cards with me. I don't know how we met each other. I don't know how we became friends or friendly, but he would pull up and have like binders of cards, and I would go get my cards and we would just sit there and trade cards for a while. But I
That's dope.
remember going to school one day and being so over the cards and all the right, like I walked into the lunchroom and fucking the first three tables on one side was just people playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and I went over in between some of them and I was like, forget this, and I took my deck and I threw it up in the air. um I was just over it. I don't know, I was just over it. Like it was. I also did. I felt like I didn't really have that many really good cards anyway, so it didn't really matter to me all that much. But yo,
Um,
people
to
took
this
it
day,
seriously.
you know what's funny thing is that I never had I never played the Pokemon trading card game when I was younger. I never played it, but I would collect the cards, which I think was the case for a lot of kids. So I remember I had a pretty decent Pokemon card collection at a certain point, and but I wasn't playing the game, so they were just sitting there for me to look at occasionally. I didn't even have them in binders; they were just like stacked up. And then I remember to give you a gauge of the time, I will vividly remember a stack of Pokemon cards being in an empty Lego Bionicle case. Remember Bionicles?
Ooh, Bionicle was my shit.
Yeah, no, I love mine.
I loved Bionicles.
So I promise you, I probably had some good cards now that might be worth some money. But of course, me as a child, I remember being in like an after school program thing, and there was a girl there who said, "Oh, I love Pokemon cards, I love Pokemon cards," and I wasn't doing anything with mine. So I ended up coming to school one day and just like stacked all my Pokemon cards. I was like, "Here, you can have them. I'm not doing nothing with them." I just gave them all away, and
You,
oh,
all of them?
all of them, all of them.
Why?
I don't know. I was a very, very kind kid. I was like, I'm not doing anything with them, and they want them. Why don't they just give them to them? That
Why?
was just me being a nice person.
Who's you being a sucker?
No, what true? There's a strong possibility. Hello, Soft Distillery.
I don't know what that is, so I'm uh
This is first time in chat. Soft Distillery XKN, and I'm strong. I strongly believe
it's
that second one is a bot.
uh that's just a message that they sent that I'm pretty sure is don't click on that.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I played Pokemon as an adult. I had a couple of friends that were. I think you as well, Noah. That you were playing online with a couple of our friends.
The what?
The Pokemon trading card game.
I actually was not.
Okay, but it was a couple of
Yeah.
our mutual friends that got me into playing it online.
Yeah. But I have played ooh, actually. Yo, that I feel like that would be an interesting table. A friend from high school, my cousin, a friend from church from way back when, which obviously Ralph, you know, is you, and like any other person. Because I've been building a world, for a little while now, that I've been trying to play. Which actually, for my niece's birthday, I put my sister, my brother-in-law, and my niece in that world, uh, to run a little carnival one shot, with just puzzles, really. But yeah, the time to play is big. So everybody knows that the true BBEG, the big bad evil guy of every D&D campaign, is scheduling.
Yes, it is.
Fucking, especially if people got like kids and an adult life, just in general, it's scheduling is just rough. Scheduling is
Bruh,
just rough.
I it kills me with do you know how many times have we I know it's happened to me a lot. I'm sure it's happened to you a couple times where we had a first session, and the first session was, oh, this was really fun. I could see a lot happening from this. Yeah, we'll try to figure out what the next game is, and we never played it
Yeah,
again.
but it's silly of you to think that this would ever happen again.
I don't
Absolutely
know, man.
silly.
It's wishful thinking, man.
Wishful thinking.
The funny thing is that I find it hilarious how you got me on board with D&D right before the huge wave happened. Right before the huge wave happened, because like pre-COVID, a lot of people didn't know about D&D. A lot of people did not know about D&D. We had heard of it in like Stranger Things and things of that nature. But you have been playing it. How long have you been playing it since?
I think it was like 2016 when I started, like 2016, 2017, when I was still in
Okay.
Albany.
So you were about 4 years in, and you had been trying to get me to play, and I just kept shooting it down. No, no, it's too nerdy. It's too nerdy. It's too nerdy. Because I think I remember saying that I was like waist deep in the nerd pool, and then if I get into D&D, it's gonna be up to my chest. And I I don't know if I wanted to get that deep in the nerd pool just yet. And now I think I'm up to my ears at this point. But
Do it.
yeah, no, I gave it a try. I fell in love with it. I'm someone who loves improv. I love like storytelling. And then just cool magic powers and swords just made it even better.
Always.
And then the huge wave happened because I think it has to do. I think it was Stranger Things exposing people to it, and COVID where people didn't have a lot of things to do and were like craving connection with other people. And D&D kind of does both of those things.
Yeah.
So just a huge wave, Critical Role blowing up even more than it already had a fan base, blew up even more. Now we have Vox Machina animated series about D&D. All these D&D YouTubers, it's crazy now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's been going on for a while, like for long enough, really, that uh, it's like the
Oh yeah, yeah.
community
I'm
is
just more
just so
talking like
big.
bringing it to the mainstream. Like there's a movie that was in theaters with Chris Pine.
Yep.
Like like it hit the mainstream hard recently.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like I'll hear people having casual conversations about it. I think I remember like a year or two ago, I was walking through Central Park and I hear these two like business looking guys talking, and I hear them talking and I overhear, "Oh yeah, XYZ the owl bear," and I'm like, they're talking about D&D.
That look, they're out here, man. Okay. Something interesting. Uh, what do you think it means for uh? Ooh, beautiful.
Tilted, you need to check out the Unsleeping City. Check
Yeah,
check it out when you
Dimension.
get in.
Yeah, Dimension 20 is really, really good. Um, but what do you think it means for? Ooh, okay. This is a big one. You ready?
Uh oh,
So,
go for it.
uh, a lot of what we have in the past reckoned to be like big in the culture have been made by quote unquote macho men, right? Men from war, men from like these aggressive industries, right? We want
Okay.
big boobs, we want all right, big steaks, we want like we want cigars, we want big cars, we want this, we want that. Um, but now we've moved sort of in this zeitgeist where the nerds are sort of on the come up, right? Like we have these tech bros that are really influencing culture in a big way, right? AI is in the mix, right? Like we're doing a lot of these things. What other things like what uh what do you think we get with each like different wave of like pocket of people, if that makes sense, right? Like who's next?
Yeah.
Like what is
Wait,
what
so wait, who's next, or what do we get with all these different waves?
I mean whatever, right? Like what culture do you think comes our way with whoever is next?
Well, one thing that I do like about like all these nerdy interests coming to the forefront is we get a lot more representation, and also these things are becoming more commonly accepted.
Hmm.
Because back in the day, if you came to school talking about Dragon Ball Z or Naruto, you got made fun of. And now and now everybody's talking about it. Now one of the biggest female rappers of all time is consistently cosplaying consistently. Like she was a character from Jujutsu Kaisen this year, and everybody was going crazy about it. I'm like, oh, this is so good for like the anime community to have somebody who's so big in like rap and pop music space to be so openly accepting anime.
Yeah.
So it brings representation. It brings more people into these spaces that they would have never even explored before. Like I know people who are checking out anime because Michael B. Jordan said that he was a fan. That like his um, outfit in Black Panther one was very much inspired by Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, which was a really cool thing. Um, so yeah, I think that's what comes with it. As far as what's next, I don't know. I'm trying to think of any like communities that are underrepresented that have a big enough following that could push it to the mainstream. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Do you have any ideas?
No. Um
No.
um no, I don't. I just think it's an interesting little it's an interesting little thread.
Oh,
Right?
this is a
Like
good question. This is a good question Tilted just dropped.
ooh, do I think AI will be a net positive or a negative in the coming future? I think if we're realistic about how it's being used, I think if we are lucky, it will break even. Otherwise, it'll end up being a net negative. Because of the lack of restrictions that are allowed to be placed on it for the next 10 years, because of the BBL. The That's what I've been calling it. It's the BBB, the Big Beautiful Bill. But if it's signed into law, I'm gonna call it a BBL. All right, I'm gonna call it
As
what
you
it
should.
is. It's
As you
pretty.
should.
It's pretty to look at, but when you get into it, there's nasty shit going on.
That's such a good way of breaking it
um,
down.
but yeah, all things considered, yeah, I think that it can be if it were being done responsibly and ethically, if we like took the time to do things right. But the way that I think we're going about it, I don't think that I don't think it's it. I don't think we're doing it.
I think the funny thing is that I think AI is one of those things that you can't really put a positive negative connotation on it. I think AI could have the same effect as like the internet in general, where it's like there are good things that are going to come from it, there are bad things that are going to come from it, and we're just going to have to see over time where it goes. I do hope that those in the space developing AI have watched all those 80s and 90s action films that gave us plenty of warnings about how left AI can go.
Skynet.
So that Skynet pops in my head so much. You know what else pops in my head? Remember iRobot? Remember Vicky?
Uh, iRobot.
The Will
Vicky.
Smith movie.
Yeah, it's been a while. I remember
Um,
iRobot. I don't know if I remember Vicky off the top of my head.
I'll just sum it up real quick. Spoilers if you haven't watched iRobot. The movie's over 20 years old. I don't have much to
Get
tell you.
over it. Grow up.
So essentially, the same person who made all the robots that went were getting like distributed into the world, and they were all under like the same hive mind, made an AI that was so integrated into like Chicago's infrastructure that it was actually like controlling traffic lights and things like of that nature, and was like cutting
Mm,
down on car accidents. But this same AI that was doing all this was fell into the mindset of, hey, what can I do to protect humanity? And if you really get into what you have to do to protect humanity, you're gonna get into like extreme levels of problem solving. So the solution was have each human have a robot attached to them that controls when they can do things and what they can do, and that was how they were protecting humans.
yeah, that's see. Yeah, I feel like the scale and the use depend. Like it really plays a big part into it. Yeah, kind of like Slim is saying. It depends on what it's integrated into, right? Like a limited
Yeah.
AI for an NPC in a video game would actually be incredible, right? If you give it a knowledge base of only the game and what it can do in the game and what it can help you do in the game, uh, yeah, right. Like um, I feel like the one of
Yeah,
the biggest issues is that you don't yeah you like and you don't want it to come to that, right? Like yeah, the problem with AI being that it comes down to the fact that if it advances enough, it's inevitable for the objective to become misaligned from the original objective, and that's true. um
so you need to be very, very specific with the objectives you give with AI. It can't be anything too general that can like
I
be taken to a place.
it feels like monkey paw type stuff, right? Where it's like, oh,
Very much.
you get what you wish for, but to the letter.
Yeah.
So it might be an outcome that you don't expect or that you weren't looking forward to. Um,
It's kind of like, yeah, like monkey's paw. Like, I wish to never see my wife again, and you wake up blind the next day. Cool, you don't got to see her no more.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's stuff like that. Yeah.
So I put together some stuff uh to see if we wanted to do some tier lists. Okay.
I think we're
Uh,
warmed up. Yeah.
so we can rank some yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, but that's a good point. Um is that but I don't know. I feel like it becomes a snowball, right? When you are relying on AI to make sure that you're able to check AI appropriately. Like, are we actually the advanced race? Like, is it still us? Right? Like we're creating these beings that cannot be wardened or cordoned by us, or like pulled or reined in by us, right? Other than us like unplugging them, you know, like, and even then, how long is it gonna take for somebody to create like an energy cell that allows it to be uh like unplugged and run without needing main power?
I don't know. This all makes me think of Age
And
of Ultron.
bro, if we really want to get into it, the harms perpetuated by getting all this AI shit off the ground make it even worse. This is gonna be my soapbox moment real quick.
Take it.
Fucking a lot of these AIs are fed by large language models which need these data processing centers, and these data processing centers have been like they're getting um they're getting leases in different places, and by virtue of needing so much energy, they are raising energy costs for areas around them, as well as increasing heat pollution, like heat in the area, as well as like other types of pollution potentially. Um, with all that, right, the prices are being raised for other people that are using less energy just so that we can power this shit extra. Like, and on top of that, we're like the government is like, oh no, we're not gonna do like these green energy projects. Okay, so we want to make shit hotter and worse by doing more coal or more oil or more natural gas. Some of these places, some of these places have their own like gas generators and like gas power extractors. I guess you could. I don't know if I'm using the right words. Uh, uh, it's just wild, man. It's just wild that this is the era we live in. Like we could have had like we've watched all the movies, bro. We've watched all the movies. Like why are we not avoiding all the bullshit? And
Because they're movies. Because okay. Let me get on my soapbox real quick.
okay, my bad. Hold on.
Because
Let me.
just pass
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Pass
yeah,
it.
here you go. I've got off my
Appreciate it.
soapbox.
Thank you,
There you
sir.
go.
I'm just staying on. Thank you. Oh, Dove, good soap.
Oh yeah.
Um, so one thing that has crossed my mind sometimes, like over the years, because there'll be a lot of times where we'll watch a movie about a thing, and then that thing will happen. Sometimes it feels like there are certain things that are being put into motion behind closed doors, and like the movie industry will catch wind of it and make a movie. But the thing about when it becomes a movie is when it becomes a movie, it gets put in your mind in the what's the word I'm looking for? In the box of fantasy. So now whenever you think of this subject that has been put into a film, you are now relating it to the fantasy because it's a movie in your head. So you may not take it as seriously as if it wasn't made into a film beforehand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's kind of like Slim is saying, it desensitizes you rather than fixes the issue.
Yeah,
Right, like if you can watch a movie about it and it's exciting or it's compelling, then seeing it happen in real life is less shocking. Uh,
exactly. It doesn't seem as it doesn't hit as hard, and that's something they could be banking on.
yeah.
Yeah. But let's do the tier lists. I'm excited for this.
Oh yeah. Let's look into this. Um, Here, let me.
What is this, Slim? One of my favorite quotes that I say all the time. If there's not money to be made in fixing a problem, it's not gonna get fixed.
All right. You can't see us, but you can see the screen. Here.
Enjoy this time not having to see our faces. We will be back.
Yes, here. Actually, I want to make sure that we can actually see everything on there.
Are we doing Nicktoons first? I'm hype.
I got a couple set up here. Oh, sugar. Hold on. So yeah, I got Nicktoons here. I got Cartoon Network cartoons, and I got Best Fast Food, Fast Casual.
Did
Because
you have to put in all the options yourself?
no, honestly, these I found these were already made.
I promise you,
Because
there's names I'm gonna say that they don't have.
I honestly chose this one because I saw a bunch that I didn't know, and basically all the ones that I did know.
All right, makes sense. Makes sense. I'm excited.
But I'm happy to go through. Yeah. Also, so what we're also gonna do is Yeah, see, that's the problem. Is the money is in the treatment, not yours. And if we stop being so goddamn greedy, then we could all just be happy. Uh, but some people want to make money off of other people's suffering. That being said, let's have some fun.
Yeah,
um,
let's have a little bit
so
of levity.
for like the shows and everything, and you know what? Even the fast food, I have YouTube here pulled up, so that we can like look up clips to help us like jog our memory or whatever. See
No
if we've
copyright
been
though.
there or watched it. Yeah, that's why I'm going to YouTube and hoping for the best. Uh, and who knows if we don't make any money off of this or if we don't get sued, we'll if the copyright strikes come, we'll just start a Patreon, try to get paid that way. All right, so
Make sure you follow. We may need we may need the coins to pay off a lawyer. So please make sure you follow and subscribe if you can.
here roulette. Oh, it's just one L in roulette.
So then it's not being pronounced properly. There's only one L.
Name
Is
picker
it roulette or roulette?
roulette.
Okay,
Roulette.
just one L.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't hear the difference. What do you guys what do we want to go for?
I'm down for Nicktoons.
All right. We'll start with the
If you
Nicktoons.
want, if there's one we don't know, what could be a cool thing is maybe we just like watch the theme song, and maybe that'll like jog our memory.
Okay, we'll try that. I feel like some of these though, I gotta look up to see whether I, yeah, right, because some of them don't have the names on there. But
That's true.
we'll start in order. And what's crazy is we're starting with the fucking goat, ladies and gentlemen.
The goat, the absolute goat.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. I yeah, you not
Is there some? Can we do double S tier? Can we go above whatever the top is?
masterpiece. Mwah, kisses. Everybody who actually pays attention to this show loves this show, and if you don't like this show, you can leave chat, and that is
My kids
okay
are
with
watching this
me.
show. My kids are gonna
Yeah,
grow up watching.
it's gonna be required viewing for my children. Man,
Okay, perfect.
I got my niece
But
up on nightlife growing up. Uh,
nice.
man,
Real
love it.
quick, let's just go around and you guys can answer in chat too. What element would you bend if you could pick an
Oh
element?
my god, bro. Yeah, you gotta let go of her. I haven't met her yet, and it's fine because I never have to. She's
Excuse
cooked.
me?
She's cooked.
Did she try it? Did she actually try to watch the show?
Yeah, honestly, I could see you as an airbender, so I'm like, yeah, I get that. You know me, bro. I'm Earth bending,
I am also an earthbender
and
if I had
you
the option
know
to choose.
I'm going hard to try to learn metal and lava bending. I ain't scared. Yeah,
You know what?
yeah,
Let's
blaze with the fire, of course.
blaze off all fire,
Yeah,
obviously. All right,
come on.
here's what I want to do because this will be funny. I want to flip a coin because, like, for example, bowling is an example of someone who could only learn one and not the other.
You don't know
And
that
since
he made the meteorite tremor.
who made the meteorite tremor?
I feel like I distinctly remember a scene where he tried and it moved a little bit.
I don't recall this scene, but you're probably right on this one.
I could be
But
wrong.
I want to flip a coin
Bolin
here.
in Korra.
Bowling in Legend of Korra.
Who tried?
I remember
Yeah, Bolin.
off moving the meteorite. I remember that. I don't
Yeah.
remember bowling trying with all right, so I'm gonna flip this coin. Heads, we get metal bending. Tails, we get lava bending. All right, I'm gonna start with you.
If I have
Let's
to
see.
choose, honestly, I would say metal.
And it fell
Especially,
on lava. That's funny.
ooh,
Which isn't a bad thing. Lava
yeah,
bending is dope.
it's not bad. Just feel like in today's society, I would treasure metal bending a lot more.
No, fair. Mine fell on metal bending, funny enough, and I wanted the lava bending.
They were the bad guys. They like I feel like they still had a lot of value and a lot of cool shit that they could do. They just happened to be the bad guys. Oh,
Listen,
shit.
the one person who saved the Fire Nation was Iroh. Iroh was good
Bro,
enough to just not completely throw the Fire Nation away.
absolutely
Lightning is
crazy.
fire, and combustion bending was really cool too.
Yeah, combustion's crazy. And I feel like it would have went too crazy if they actually gave fire life, right? Like breathing life into people or something.
Oh god, something like fire elementals. Jesus,
You probably could, honestly.
that could be dope. All right, we can talk about Avatar for like the next 3 hours. We
Literally
got to
all
get
day.
let's get into the next one. The next one's Barnyard. I watched
Yo, not for
a
nothing
little
on
bit.
all my in my dating profiles when they're like, "Oh, who do you relate to?" I'm like, "Uncle Iroh." Is
Fair.
or what was it? It's what's something you're still not over? The death of Uncle Iroh.
One thing I'm still not over is Leaves on the Vine because he did
Don't
not have to sing that song like that.
don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started.
He gave us two different renditions of the same song. The first one was so optimistic and hopeful, and the second one was so sad.
Pain. All
All
right.
right, so
Barnyard.
did you watch Barnyard? Did you watch it?
I saw a few episodes. I feel like it was fine. I wouldn't give it above an okay. Uh,
I'm in the skipper camp personally.
yeah, so we're I think it's between okay and skip it. And I'm fine with skipping it.
Yeah, we can skip it. It's all right.
Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing I was gonna say that Leaves on the Vine was the last recording before Mako died.
It was a good send off.
Cat dog
Cat Dog. What's above excellent? I'm just trying to remember the tier list.
masterpiece.
I think we can give Cat Dog an excellent. Cat Dog was very funny, and they still weaved a story in there that I was very interested in.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
I'm between excellent and good.
I don't know that I agree with Jiraiya over Iroh. But
Now you're just trying to start a fight.
his death was equally painful.
Why are you trying to start a fight between
Uh,
Jirai and Iroh? I don't want that. I don't want that smoke.
yeah, I'm happy to give this excellent. Right, because
Yeah, I'm
they
also
also
happy with
had the mouse. Who
what
was
was
it?
his
Randall?
name?
Was it Randall? Was it Winston? I feel like it was something like that. It was one of those names.
I have to look it up. Winslow.
Winslow. There you go. I was getting close.
And didn't he have like the most stereotypical New York accent?
Yeah,
Like the old
probably
school.
high pitch too. Uh,
Too fun.
all right. Cat scratch.
Once again, I watched a couple episodes. It was cool. This falls into the barnyard category for me.
Yeah, where you didn't see enough of it to care.
It didn't make me want to see enough of it to care.
Um, I would say it's okay. I think the Gray Cat had the same voice actor as Pleakley.
I could see that.
Um, I mean we could skip it. I feel like it doesn't. No sweat off my nose. I don't give a shit about that. But
Chalk Zone was amazing.
Chalk Zone was my shit.
Chalk
I
Zone was
like
so good.
it's between excellent and masterpiece for me, honestly.
Excellent for me. I'll say excellent. I promise you, I was a kid drawing circles on chalkboards,
Hoping to get through to the other side.
hoping. Please. Oh man, Chalk Zone was good.
Let me in. Here, let's see. And then
The goat.
yeah,
The
I
the
bro,
goat.
that's another masterpiece is Danny
I
Phantom.
think yeah, I think we're falling into masterpiece with Danny Phantom.
Bro,
The funny
look,
thing,
to this
Go
day,
ahead.
my taste in women is it. I feel like it hit right. You ever see those videos about something hitting something and then ricocheting? Yo, love you so much, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the
Thanks for
gift
coming,
sub.
man.
Uh, happy to chat with you. Let's link up sometime. Um,
But,
but yeah, bro.
I didn't think Butch Hartman could do it again after Fairly Odd Parents because Fairly Odd
Yo,
Parents was an amazing
Butch
show.
Hartman cooked, bro. He had an
But
era.
and Danny
Danny
Phantom,
Phantom was so good,
he
man.
did his big one with that one. Which one would you say is better, Fairly Odd Parents or Danny Phantom?
Dad, don't do that to me. I have a tough time with ranking things, which is funny because that's what we're doing right now. Um,
Uh,
yeah, that's
so
rough.
good.
It's good.
Even when they
Although,
did the thing, oh, Blaze said Phantom for sure.
yeah, Danny Phantom. See, but also here's something. I feel like Danny Phantom ended at a time that we were still watching it.
Yeah, we
Fairly
wanted
Odd
more.
Parents continued on. Like Fairly Odd Parents, apparently Boof grew up or changed into Foob or something. I don't know. I like,
The thing about Fairly Odd Parents is that Fairly Odd Parents is one of those shows that could have gone like on and on and on and on. Timmy, his adventure is cool. I feel like Danny had a beginning, middle, and he had a story arc.
yeah,
Like, the world felt more believable in Danny. Danny Phantom felt more realistic, funny enough,
yeah,
than Fairly Odd Parents. And I don't know, just so good. And then even when with the Ultimate Enemy, do you remember the Ultimate Enemy when we're trying to figure out who this person was that was giving Danny such problems? And the spoilers to find out that it was him from the future? That's crazy.
oh
Where it's like
yeah,
the only
yeah,
person that could beat me is future me.
yeah, yeah. And I agree. Fairly Odd Parents was funny, but it had story elements, but it felt like it wasn't actually giving us a through line or a full story. It was
Timmy
just
made the same mistakes over and over and over again.
yeah.
Like I don't think he ever learned.
Bro, you look, remember that right there, because that's a gripe that I have with another character that he's not on this list, but he's on the next one.
All right,
Eh,
we'll discuss him.
you know how I felt about Steven.
Oh, we're gonna get there. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Doug.
Doug,
Doug
I would put
was excellent to
excellent.
me. Yeah.
Doug was excellent. Doug
Patty
was a great show.
Mayonnaise. They even had the
Roger
token black
Klotz,
kid, Skeeter, right?
Skeeter. His full name is did you know what Skeeter's full name was?
No, no, what is it?
Mosquito.
Get out.
I'm 100 his name was Mosquito Valentine. They called him Skeeter for short.
Blood sucking biscuit.
Who names their child Mosquito?
That's crazy.
You did not like your kid.
No, absolutely not.
And then but the thing is, Doug loved black people because his best friend was black and his crush was black.
Oh, you on that? You think Patty Mayonnaise was black?
Patty Mayonnaise was black. No one's telling me Patty Mayonnaise wasn't black.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like it's been so long.
Dude, look at the art for her. She's chocolate. She brown. But she was trying to fit in with the white neighborhood. That's why she dyed her hair blonde.
Wow.
There's
Okay.
layers to this.
Okay. Okay.
All
Um.
right, let me put my Dr.
Yeah, the
Umar face
rankings
on.
up absolutely are gonna be skewed by nostalgia, and that is fine. LT Gray, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that's another skip it. We
I
could put
feel
it.
like
I've
this
heard
one
good
came
things
after
about
me.
it.
Uh,
That was a little after me too.
Fairly Odd Parents, again, I'd say good, between good and excellent.
I would
It,
lean toward excellent. I'll lean toward excellent.
I was entertained by it for a very long time.
Here's the thing: if I'm talking the Fairly Odd Parents that I grew up with and enjoyed, it's falling into excellent. If we're talking the whole series as a whole, I think that falls under good.
Timmy is an average kid who no one understands. Yeah, I mean, classic.
I was tempted to jump in with you, but then I remembered we're not completely synced, so
Yeah,
I'd
so
be like
yeah.
a step behind.
Yo, and if you want to talk about excellent, almost a masterpiece, Hey Arnold.
What do you mean almost a masterpiece? That is a masterpiece.
Hey Arnold, bro.
Hey Arnold was one of my favorite cartoons of all time.
Yo, actually, you know what we should be doing after this is like instead of rating them, rating the intro music. That's what we should be doing.
Oh, yeah, that would be a
But yeah,
very
but we could do that another day. But
but yeah,
yes,
Hey
you were
Arnold,
saying.
goated. Hey Arnold, you know what? When I, in my opinion, when a show has good writing, a show has good writing when you know all the side characters and you know their personalities as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. That's a
Cause
good point.
you knew Helga, you understood Helga, you knew about her friend Phoebe, you knew about Eugene, freaking Stoop Kid.
Yeah,
He
scared to
was
leave
around
his
for one
stoop.
episode.
He's going around the world to go see
Monkey
all the stoops
Man.
now.
Harold had an episode with the butcher where he learned to stop being so much of a bully. Like they gave all the characters room to breathe,
You,
and
to
I
this
loved
day,
that.
I still think about the little song that the mailman sings on the snow day. I still
Hate
think
the
about
snow,
it.
hate the snow, I hate the rain, and I hate the sleep. But boy, oh boy, I hate the snow.
Yeah, it's like it's if you can do that to a generation, bro, with or without the autism, like you're doing a good job.
And the funny thing is that we didn't understand his frustration when we were kids and not working jobs yet. But now, as an adult, and have had to trek through snow to get to work,
Mm.
I understand his pain.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Oh
just what it is.
man. But you got to do it. You got to do it.
Invader Zim.
I think this also falls under excellent.
I agree with you. Invader Zim so good that I started buying Invader Zim comic books. Uh, like it's just what? What are you
What is it?
doing?
So many quotes. So many. There's one that I just recently rediscovered, and I'm trying to remember it.
Mm,
Hold on. I promise you, I'm gonna put. Oh, oh yes. When Zim asked Gurr, "Why is there bacon in the soap?" and he responded, "I made it myself." That was such a non-answer,
bro.
and I don't know why it just made the scene so much funnier. Because the initial question is funny as hell. Why is there bacon in the soap?
Mm-hmm.
And you want an explanation.
Obviously, right? Like, why would you not? That is one thing that you always should ask about. Is why is there something edible in this soap on something that you're supposed to put on your body?
And so we're already the question's already great, but then we're gonna say, "I made it myself." Oh my god! I think that's something. Do you remember when I used to act as Paul randomly?
Oh, I hate it. Mm-hmm.
Just for
Mm-hmm.
context, there was a certain point where we were preparing to do a video, and I was preparing to do a role as a character named Paul, who was one of the dumbest people I've ever pretended to be, and that I'm glad I am not. And he was the king of non-answers. You would ask him a question, he would answer it, and you would just be like, "What? What?" Oh man, good time.
I was not a fan because it made me frustrated. Even though I knew that he was just doing a character. Um, because dumb people make me mad. Um, that's the whole truth and
Oh.
nothing but it.
And that's Gurr. Gurr was a
Okay.
very frustrating dumb person.
Doom to doom doom doom. Oh, what a time!
All right. Who we got next?
Your boy Jimmy Neutron, brain blasting all over the place.
Jimmy Neutron. I will say I like. I'll say excellent.
Yeah, I was a
'Cause
fan. Yeah, honestly, even though the art style at first threw me off, like that 3D. At the time,
Mhm.
I feel like the only things that were 3D ish that I were watching were like Code Lyoko, and things like that. And Code
Yeah,
Lyoko had the 3D look, but it was still kind of janky,
it
with
was
the
more
way that.
anime inspired.
Yeah, I guess so. Um, but yo,
But Jimmy
Kablam,
Neutron was definitely more. Oh, Kablam! Ooh, Kablam! Yo, Kablam is a deep cut. People don't know about Kablam.
bro,
Uh,
Kablam. I put it in
Masterpiece?
masterpiece. I
Kablam
fight me if you want,
Masterpiece?
bro.
All right, hold on.
Kablam.
We need to discuss this.
Kablam was an animated variety show
Yes, it was.
for kids. Okay, you had
It was.
Prometheus and Bob. You
Yep.
had uh
Action League now.
Action League Now, brother. You had
What was Amanda Anaconda? Was another one,
a
I
man,
think. Amanda
right? You had
Anaconda.
so many different things in here, and and you had the little hosts too that had their little gags in there.
Or
I
June and what? I know one
I
was named June.
I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How's excellent? You don't even remember the characters.
I always, that's
Henry,
just me,
Henry and June, Henry and June, and I'm
man.
just. I had to look up the different. Okay, so Action League now, Life with Loopy. Forgot about that. Life with Loopy. Prometheus and Bob are you mentioned. The Offbeats. The hell? Kablam. I don't know if I want to put it in masterpiece. I'm feeling more excellent because it was kind of all over the place. As great as it was.
Bro, I disagree. I look, I'm willing to drop it down to excellent just to keep us moving here.
You know what it
But
is? I don't have too many arguments why to bring it down from masterpiece. It was a really good show, so we can leave it on masterpiece.
man, I will say, look, I think masterpiece in the sense that it accomplished something as well as being a good show, right?
True. True. What you booing about, Blaze? You didn't agree with Kablam being in masterpiece?
He
Explain your
doesn't.
case.
That's fine. You don't have to have good taste.
Dude, one of my favorite in that vein, one of my favorite things to tell somebody is you are entitled to your wrong opinion.
Yeah.
No, Kablam was good though. And I did love the hosts. They were always very funny. You know who Henry and June reminded me of?
Cool.
Keenan and Kel.
The way that they did their conversations before the show.
It's
Uh
got to go down at least one tier. He's saying it should be an excellent.
that's fine. We don't have to agree on everything.
That's fine. All right, all right, we'll move on.
Legend of
Legend of
Korra.
Korra. I think Legend of Korra goes in excellent.
I
Wasn't as good as.
Yeah, I
Go
have
ahead.
to agree with you there. I do think it's
And
really interesting.
it's
Uh
not the fault. I want to make this very, very clear. It is not the fault of the creators as to why Legend of Korra was not as well received as Avatar, The Last Airbender. And the reason it was because the thing is, a lot of people say that they don't like Legend of Korra for many reasons. Some of them less acceptable than others. But one of the reasons that I've given some credence to is that the show doesn't flow as smoothly as Avatar: The Last Airbender did. And there's a reason for that. Is because it was just supposed to be one season. Like Legend of Korra was supposed to be one season in and out. We told a quick story and we're done. The the show had so much good reception that they tacked on a second season. So when making the first season, they weren't planning on the next one. And then it was very much even through the next few seasons. I think they had 4 or 5 seasons altogether of Korra.
I think it was
Didn't
three or four.
No, it was three for the first. It was three for Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I know Korra had more seasons than Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let me look this up real quick. But the thing, what I try to make people understand about Legend of Korra, 4 seasons. So yeah, 4 seasons. So one more than Avatar: The Last Airbender. I thought the first season was fine. I love the equalist. I love the idea of the equalist. I thought the chi blockers were really cool. I love the fact that a lot of people don't like this, but I love the fact that Korra was such a 180 from Aang. So we were seeing like the story of someone so different from Aang and how they were approaching Avatar. I I think Korra was excellent. Altogether, I think it's a really good series. I do think it suffered because of the inconsistencies in the production schedule, and that's the thing that I thought was the thing that made it suffer. What do you think, Noah? What do you think, bro?
Um, from what I can remember, I think that uh yeah, I think it had a big issue with expectations. The tone was different.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't someone spiritual going through a physical journey. It was someone physical being forced through a spiritual journey. And that's not something that seems as exciting in some ways. Um,
Mhm,
but I think that they made some really interesting choices. Uh,
mhm,
I think that having Kuvira be a foil to her in the final season, um, right, what also did a really good job at forcing her to like reckon with failure even more. And I feel like the last Airbender, you wanted and expected Aang to win, whereas with Korra, she didn't have. I feel like she didn't have that much support from the audience. Right? She came in as a cocky kid, knowing that she was the Avatar, and had to be humbled in front of us for us to have any sort of sympathy for her whatsoever. Um, and I think that because they did it in an interesting way, that's why I let it eke up to excellent from good. But it's in my eyes, it's not a masterpiece. But I give it the excellent.
I feel it could have been a masterpiece had it been tackled a little differently in certain ways, but I don't think there are so many things wrong with it that it couldn't be. If somebody were to sit down and rewrite it with just a few tweaks here and there, I think it could fall into masterpiece.
I feel like
And then Korra's villains, I feel like she had a very good like rogues gallery versus Aang, because Aang really just had the Fire Lord. If we're talking villains, Fire Lord, Azula, and if let me know if I'm missing anybody other big villains.
as far as big villains, yeah, probably not. Right? You had smaller people here and there that antagonized the gang, but
Hmm.
I don't know that I would say that they were big villains.
No, Korra had a rogues gallery. Zahir, one of the best villains.
Honestly, yeah,
Uh, Amon, who literally took away her bending and forced her to discover airbending. Um, what was the other one? Unalak
Unalak
became the
wasn't.
Dark Avatar,
Yes,
which we didn't even know was possible.
nope.
And
That was
then,
honestly, it was probably new.
no, honestly, no, it was definitely
They were probably gosh shit. Okay. What do we do? There's a dark one.
no.
Uh,
But I think they did. I think they did it good. Like they told Juan's story, the story of the first Avatar, and how like Rava got connected to him, and why there's the reincarnation cycle. Like I thought it was really cool.
yeah.
But yeah,
Kung
and
Fu Panda. I have not
I
watched.
only watched the movies. I didn't watch the show.
Yeah. Mighty B. I did see some of it. Amy Poehler. I'm a fan. I would give this an okay or good.
I was almost in the skipper camp, so I'm willing to fall in an okay with you.
Let's do it. Mr. Meeting.
I
I
didn't like this show.
It was weird. It was definitely. I feel like honestly, I feel like this probably would have found more of a home on Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
Um, but
Adult Swim specifically.
yeah, but like the puppets, the weird faces on them as well. There's just something about felt puppets that like really just fucks with me.
Yeah,
I
we can put that and skip it.
Yeah,
In my
yeah.
opinion,
Again, I'd say either okay or skip it, right? Like if you literally if there's almost nothing else to watch and you're done rewatching Avatar The Last Airbender, go for it. Why not?
bro. If I have nothing to watch and Mr. Meaty's on, I'm reading a book.
Yeah, I respect that. You probably should read a book. The Angry
One of my
Beavers.
one of my favorite Nicktoons of all time. I know it's not a masterpiece, but I will say excellent in my opinion. Oh, please throw on the theme song for the one time.
Man, it's been a long time.
But those who know know.
I was a fan for a while. I do like the Angry Beavers. I remember the voices. I don't remember a ton of what they got into. I'll be honest. I'm willing to give it a good, because I can give it. It's got the name cred for me. Um, where are you at on this?
I'm an excellent, but I am very aware that's personal bias. So if you want to put it in good, I completely understand.
What does the peanut gallery say? It's just a heads up. We do have an ad break coming in about 3 minutes. Um, I would recommend. We'll probably use that time to go run and get water real quick just to rehydrate. We're probably gonna be streaming for another hour or so. Up to Ralph. I was able to do my adulting. I got my food prep and everything done. I just got my clothes out the dryer too. Uh,
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I've done my adulting. I just gotta fold my laundry.
nice, man. Adulting. It-
Okay, we got to vote for okay for Angry Beavers.
all right,
Okay, you talking wild, my
that
guy.
averages us out to good.
I will take the good begrudgingly. I am aware of my personal bias.
Our Real Monsters has a similar place for me where I remember it. I remember the characters, or rather, I remember of it. I remember the
That's a good
characters,
for me.
but
Auto
it's been
Monsters
so long.
is a good for me.
Yeah, here.
It was cool.
I'm happy to put it on good. It's like it's been too long. Ren and Stimpy, honestly, I was not a big fan of. I was not a big
Ren
fan
and
of Ren and
Stimpy,
Stimpy. I feel like it was just too much.
Ren and Stimpy wasn't for us.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy was supposed to be the adult
You know,
show on
honestly,
MTV.
bro, even as an adult, I felt like Ren and Stimpy wasn't for me. I like that shit was wild. You know what's crazy? Okay,
Oh,
and I'll tell on myself a little bit here, bro.
go ahead.
I've seen I've seen part of one of the episodes come up. Like, you know how whenever you're on a porn site, or when you used to be on a porn site because they're not allowed anymore,
Yeah.
right? Like it would give you like whatever is popular or like something random as you're scrolling. And one of them was like a Ren and Stimpy, like a clip from a Ren and Stimpy episode. And I was curious, so I clicked it. I'm like, wait, exactly? Yeah, it was the shampoo scene. Uh,
Shampoo scene.
and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. This is absolutely wild. I don't know. And
Bro, it wasn't for us. Yeah, it
yeah,
wasn't for us.
that yeah, it didn't work for me.
Uh,
Um,
I still want to give it an okay because I did find it entertaining.
yeah.
I'll never forget them playing the board game Don't Pee on the Electric Fence. That
What?
was wild. Yeah, there
Yeah,
was a
look,
board game called Don't Pee on the Electric Fence, and they had a superhero named Powdered Toast Man. That show was insane.
powdered toast, man. All
Yup.
right, let's see. Rocket Power again, between good and excellent. It's been a long
That's an
time.
excellent for me. That's an
Uh,
excellent for me.
I'm happy to give that to you because woogity woogity woogity. Yeah, I remember
Woody
the
woogity.
handshake. I
I
remember our boy
remember.
Otto. Uh,
I remember Tito. I remember Tito that worked at Ray
yeah,
Shack, the
Uncle
wisest
Tito.
wine
Yeah,
man. Love
He
Tito.
look, man. They told us he was high without telling us he was high. We got about
Honestly,
20 seconds before that ad break starts. So we'll do. Actually, let's not start another one. We keep
no,
on
because we
talking.
gotta talk about Ren and Stimpy. Not Ren and Stimpy. We gotta talk about Rocco.
Yes, bro. Oh my gosh. All right. Everybody, go get your waters. We'll be back.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Oh baby.
Oh man.
Mics are still hot, so just keep that in mind while you go do your thing.
I'm not gonna say nothing crazy.
All right. How you feeling?
I'm chilling, man. This conversation's been hilarious.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. Ooh. Yeah, we've had about 3, 4 people regularly. We had 5 people for a while.
Yep. Some engaged conversation like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. My cousin came through, man. I'm always excited when something nice like that comes out. All right. The ad break is over. If you sat
Bills
through
have
that,
been paid.
I appreciate that. Yeah. And eventually, the bills might be paid uh, using this money. Um, okay. So, Rocco's Modern Life. Again, this is another one that falls into the excellent to good camp for me. Um, if I
Rocco's
recall,
Modern Life. Oh my, Rocco's Modern. There's certain parts of the show I'll never forget. Um, one not being the name of his dog, 'cause I'm blanking on it right now.
Pork Chop.
Pork Chop. Oh God, Pork Chop. Mr. and Mrs. Big Head.
Yes.
His what is it? His boy that was the cow that was raised by wolves, Heifer.
Heifer.
And then what was the turtle's name?
Sheldon.
Sheldon. I remember him being very, very neurotic.
Yes. Oh no, it was Filbert, not Sheldon.
Filbert is a wild name.
Yeah, bro. Like he worked at a what was it? A sex phone line or something.
For a while, yeah, he was looking for jobs and he was working at a phone sex. He was a phone sex operator.
Sex
I'll
phone
never
line, phone
forget
sex
the
line.
dry oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Yeah. Man, they did a Netflix special a while back that it was actually I enjoyed it.
Oh
It
yeah, they
felt
did
pretty
make
good.
a special for him. I remember now. But yeah, Rocco's Modern Life I think can fall safely in the excellent category.
Yeah, happily placed there. Uh,
This next one's going on the masterpiece though.
Rugrats, baby.
This
Yeah,
show was a movement.
yeah.
This show, if memory serves, at a certain point they had not a blimp, hot air, not a hot air balloon either. What is it? What is it with the Macy's Day Parade? What are those balloons called?
Uh,
Parade floats?
a
No.
balloon, I guess, like a
There was eventually at one point there was a parade balloon for the Rugrats. I don't know if it was Reptar, if it was Tommy. I remember how big the movie went theaters. That's how big the show was, and the movie did well in theaters. The Rugrats movie.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
The movie did so well they made a second movie, Rugrats Go to Paris.
Bruh, yeah, they did in 97 it was Tommy and Chucky on top of Spike.
Yup, I knew it.
Here, let me see if this will show.
Yeah, like Rugrats, like when you think Nicktoons, yep, there you go. When you think Nicktoons, you think Rugrats.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, I honestly super classic.
All Grown Up was decent. It was
Um yeah, it was fine. I didn't get too into it. I saw a few of the episodes and sort of left it at that. Actually, I think I probably saw the whole season. But it didn't stick with me well enough.
no, but if we're talking about the original Rugrats, solid,
Yeah,
solid
yeah,
shows.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
I never
Stu,
watched Planet Sheen.
is it Stu? You're still up at 3 in the morning? He's like, I don't know what's happening with my life, Dee Dee.
I've lost control of my
I've lost
life.
control of my life. Hey.
Yo,
Uh,
you see, and this is what I love about this old series. They will drop bars that we found funny then, and as adults we find funnier
yes,
because me and you have felt that before, where we're
yes,
just like looking at ourselves in the moment, and it's almost like we came out of our bodies and we're looking at ourselves like, yeah, I've lost control of my life. I don't have control of
yeah.
what's going on right
This is just what it is now. This is just time to enjoy. Um,
now.
Planet Sheen.
Uh,
I think I've seen
never
maybe
watched it.
one episode. Uh,
I have no opinion. I've never watched this show.
yeah, I'm willing to put that in. Did not watch. Fanboy and Chum Chum.
This is a skip it for me. I watched a couple episodes and it was
Yeah, I would also say skip it. It was very much just brain rot in a TV show.
yeah.
Two kids that dress up as superheroes and hang out in a gas station. Like,
Yeah,
what's happening in those home lives that both of those children are allowed to do this? That's all I'm saying. I'm not judging. I'm just asking questions.
if I had to guess, they're both children of divorce.
I probably um
Uh, I never watched it. I love the Madagascar movies, but I never watched the Penguins
yeah,
of
I think
Madagascar.
I've seen like half of an episode or some clips, but I have no real opinion on Penguins of Madagascar.
SpongeBob
Uh
is a hard one.
SpongeBob, I feel like if we take it in its entirety, I will happily place it between good and excellent. I think early
That's what,
seasons were a masterpiece.
that's what I was gonna say.
Uh,
Like early SpongeBob is masterpiece.
but once they
Later on, it
started
got
softening
mediocre.
up, yeah, exactly. Which is why I split the difference and will say good to excellent. Yeah,
I let it fall into excellent, even with what it became.
yeah.
Personally,
I think modern SpongeBob is a weenie. Uh,
yeah,
but right, like
yeah.
those first, like the first few episodes
You hate
where
SpongeBob Blaze? What?
I
Even early SpongeBob? Early SpongeBob was goaded.
and the health inspector episode, the cursing episode, the hooks episode,
The Rip My Pants
the rip my
episode,
pants episode. Uh,
the
it's
episode
not a
when
boulder,
Sponge
it's a rock.
it's a rock. No,
I
remember
like.
when when SpongeBob, not even, it was a Squidward episode where he went to like the cul-de-sac and everyone was the same,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was really good.
and he ended up
And
like, what was it? They
I'm
had like
gonna get
canned.
away from you. And
That
then
was really good.
it's just over and over, just like him getting more and more sad in each like rotation. Oh my god.
Yep. What is
I
it? I
look.
remember somebody somebody was talking about no, somebody was talking about characters from media that may not look black but are black, and they said Squidward was black.
Yeah.
Like keeps to himself, is sick of his neighbors, makes art that no one understands. Yeah, he's black.
I think that's I think that's Demia de Juibe did a thing where it's like cartoon characters that are invited to the cookout.
Yep, that's what it
Uh
was.
and it was like he's invited for the same reason that he probably won't come because he knows it's not for him, but he's welcome to come. So good. I've never seen this show, but it looks like another Butch Hartman show.
It is. That's pup something, police pup. I don't know.
The
That was
detective
yeah.
dog or something like that.
Yeah, I never watched that one either. Yeah, no, I never watched that one.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Talk. I remember hearing about it, but I did not watch that.
Tuck in the Power of Juju.
Yeah,
I think wasn't there a video game first, or am I
there.
tripping?
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was. Actually, yeah, I think it was first.
Yeah, I think I
Piccolo
played the
is one
video
of.
game.
Yeah,
He is the blackest non-black character. This is true. But yeah, I think I played the game briefly. I never watched the show, so I gotta do not watch for that.
back to do not watch. Jenny, my life as a teenage
Loved
robot.
it. I loved my life as a teenage robot.
J9, really good. Yeah, I would put it between good and excellent. Also,
Same. I'm trying to figure out where it should fall because it was great.
I'm trying to remember here. Let's see.
Like I remember all her different powers. I remember the horror episode because they definitely snuck a horror episode in with the skin when she was trying to look human.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Dude, horrifying.
Yeah. Let's see.
And her powers were so cool.
It's a
What do you
makeover
want to
after
wish for
getting smashed.
You see, they do a good job of making it sound so bad in the
Remain where
trailer.
you are. Do not make any sudden movements. Step away from the toddler, sir.
Toddler? What toddler?
Yeah, I even love the
Now,
animation.
if you open your textbooks to page 69,
Yeah,
these
it's very
three little
interesting.
woodland robots.
Where are
It
we
gives you,
supposed
like,
to go?
Retro futuristic.
I said,
Yeah.
be free. One history of electrolysis, please. Here you go, Amy.
There's a style. It kind of reminds me of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy style.
A little bit, yeah, I can see that.
Thanks, guide through idiocy.
Enjoy,
But yeah, no,
Billy.
this show is
Catch her.
great.
Oh shit, that's kind of
So
funny. Kid's name was Billy.
I can't hear anything. I don't know if you heard me say it earlier. I can't hear anything.
Big Dog. There's a lot of things that I can,
And that's okay.
yeah, that I can put together, but I don't know if this is one of them.
No problem. There's no problem.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, dog. I'll try to figure it out for the next time. Um, Here, actually, that's another thing that we're gonna be doing is we're gonna figure something out for the next time. We might have you stream on your channel, and have it so that like while we're in this call, you can both watch. We can both watch the thing. But yeah, what are you saying for My Life as a Teenage Robot?
I think that's gonna fall under excellent for me. I'm gonna lock in on excellent.
All right.
And I'm gonna be right back. My grocery delivery came early. Just hold it down for all of 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Wow. Look at this man being an adult, getting his groceries delivered. Who the hell do
You
you
know, I
think
try.
you are?
I try.
Who the hell? Man, my sister just let me know she's going to the Sam's Club too. Look, man, that's one thing. As an adult, I'm becoming more and more excited about adult things. Groceries, good deals, furniture, my plants. I like, and I feel like I was never super excited about a lot of the things that people my age were excited about for a lot of things. But this, ooh, I'm all about it. Here, can you grab croissants and more of those New York crumb cakes. Um, do you guys have all right? Anybody watching? There's only two people, which is probably Blaze and me. Oh, word! That's pretty awesome. Yo, what are you up to these days? I mean, we could probably text about that here. Let me just shoot you a text so you have my number also. Uh, but yeah. That being said, yeah, I've also I've put together. Well, I didn't put this together. This was already done. I can already see a bunch of these that I have never seen before, and there are some on here that I am excited to just go ahead and put at S tier. Because let's be real. Same with the fast food, fast casual. I like to eat. Uh, so so having the opportunity to rate these is gonna be pretty cool. Especially yo, I'm always talking about Wings Over. Wings Over is delicious, bro. It's so good. Actually, I'm surprised they don't have Wetzel's pretzels on here. Uh, but yeah, looking forward to getting into this stuff. Um, I've made new dice that we talked about earlier on in the show. I feel like I tend to ramble without Ralph to direct me and my attention towards something. If you're just joining us, we've been making a tier list for best Nicktoons. Ralph and I were excited to be bringing the show back. It's been some time. We've been adulting some more, accruing some more life experience. So hopefully we're gonna have a bunch more stuff to talk about. Oh, word! Working on logos. That's pretty awesome. What program are you using?
Back like I forgot something.
It better be. I actually made the layout or the overlay uh for the stream, which I'm pretty excited about. Um, but I also know myself, and it's probably gonna change more with time. Um, word, Ralph. Now that you're back, the X's.
I watched a little bit of it, but I don't think I watched enough of it to form an opinion, if I'm completely honest.
Here.
So I'm not. I remember like for the little I watched seemed cool. That was like the Spy Family, right?
I think so. Here, let's see.
Yeah, if memory serves, it was like a family of spies. Oh no, that's not what it was. I was thinking of like the Super Saturdays or something. Oh no, they are. Yeah, it's a series centers on a nuclear family of four highly trained spies.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't remember it enough.
Here, let's see. Ooh.
Bull,
Click.
bull, 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 bull.
Have a bowl, Mr. Squidward.
You know, I think I've had enough of your suggestions.
Oh shit, Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, he's one of the goats.
Separate lights from darks. Truman?
I know that voice also.
Easy. Inhale.
That is Wendy Malick.
Is that a scrunchie?
All right. Yeah, I don't recall any of that. So I'm gonna say did not watch.
You want to know where you may recognize Wendy Malick from?
She's in Young Sheldon right now.
She is in Young Sheldon, and I think she also played Pacha's wife in The Emperor's New Groove.
Yes. Okay. That's good. I like it. Okay. So you doing out here what people been trying to scam us on? Man, I think last time Ralph streamed, somebody jumped on there and they're like, "Hey, add me to your Discord here. Let me make art for you."
And I'm like, bro.
Next up, the Wild Thornberries.
I'm gonna say masterpiece because not only was it a good show, I truly believed it like gave our generation a reason to respect wildlife as well.
I think it definitely helped. At least the people that watched, like, they looked at wildlife a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. What was it? I had somebody say on a dating app that their best impression was Donnie. And then they put a voice clip of them doing it. Yo, so funny.
No, that's courage.
Yeah.
I was getting into random babbling.
Fucking sounds like World War II, like listening to like to spies say some shit.
I remember I made a D&D character based off Donnie.
Yeah. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I never watched this one.
Yeah,
I've
this
heard good
generation, I don't know.
I've heard good things, and I've seen some really dope clips. I actually thought about giving it a try.
Yeah. Well, this is it. This is the definitive version. If yours is different, you're wrong.
It's like I'm looking at the excellent list, and it feels like Kablam shouldn't be.
Yeah, it feels like Kablam should not be over some of these. I'm happy to Yeah. Revisions are
Because I'm
allowed.
no, that's fair. Because I'm looking at like Avatar, big, Danny Phantom, huge, Hey Arnold, huge, Rugrats, huge. Even Walt Thornberry's had a crossover with another show. It was the
Uh,
Rugrats.
I would not be surprised. That sounds like
Yeah,
the two most likely.
yeah. I think they had like a short movie. It didn't come out in theaters. It was like a short one. I think it was called The Rugrats Go Wild. Yeah.
Mm. Ooh, and then you just reminded me. Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents also had their crossovers.
Yo, Timmy looked so weird in
So
the Jimmy
weird.
Neutron animation,
So
but
weird.
eh, but what is it? Jimmy looked so normal
Yeah. He
in
fit
Timmy's
right in with
world.
all those other weird headed kids.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Um do we want to do fast food next?
I'm down for fast food.
All right, word. Yeah. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, it came out in 2003. It was a short film called Rugrats Go Wild.
What's this? Okay. Close you. Um,
I'm not
here.
gonna know some of these. I will say that right now.
Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll I feel like we'll just say anything that we don't know. Uh just let it rock here. I wonder.
Do we want to jump into another tier list, or do we want to like talk about other stuff? Let's just throwing that out there.
Hey man,
We do have
this is the
a
first
list
show
of
back. We can do whatever the hell we want. That actually that right there is a concept that I started talking to my sister about recently. Here, actually, let me drop this the tier list. Is that isn't it a little crazy to think about the fact that we're adults?
Yeah.
Like we right like we follow the rules are now suggestions for us. And it's up to us to decide if we want to follow them or deal with the consequences or deal with the threat of consequences. All right, like as a kid, your parents would tell you a rule and you had to follow it. You had no choice. But even if you follow that rule as a tradition moving on, once you get to a certain age, you're like, man, I don't gotta do that shit no more. I could just I
And
could
you're
just do what I want.
describing your 20s. That is your 20s. You finding all those rules that you may not have wanted to follow, disobeying them, and then finding out, was this rule put in place for a good reason, or was it just like my parent telling me to do things to make their life easier?
Yeah. All right. And
Oh, yeah.
who knows?
And what is it? I was talking to a coworker of mine who works in schools also, and they were telling me that these kids are tripping these days. They are tripping. And I told her, I was saying, the authority you establish in the home bleeds into school.
Oh yeah.
So if you're in the house and your parents are telling you stuff and you're not listening and there's no repercussions for that, they're not going to listen to anybody.
Yeah. Why
Like,
would they listen to this
yeah,
stranger? Like yeah. Like what are the stakes for them to not listen
yeah.
to you? Right. Like you're already not listening to a parent. Like you. Who are you? You're a stranger. Right.
And then, and then that bleeds into adulthood because if you had no respect for the authority figure that were your parents when you were a kid, when you get out into the world, you think you're gonna respect the police?
Not
No.
until you see the repercussions, and sometimes that might be too late.
I've seen videos of like these kids who you could tell grew up with like the more gentle parenting, the more like we're not gonna be as strict, and they talk crazy to police. But once those handcuffs click, you can see the 180. No, 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 wait, can I talk to my mom? Wait, can I talk to my dad? Wait, I didn't know I was actually gonna get arrested. Yeah, until the consequences are right in front of your face. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. But I do think it's interesting because like I feel like as someone who is not a parent, um, I feel like you have to be able to strike the right balance. Because you
Yep.
still want to I feel like you still want to instill those values in your kid, but you're just trying to do it in a way that doesn't have to rely on violence, right? Because you there's no guarantee of, although look, you fuck around enough, you're gonna find out, right? Like there will be a guarantee of violence if you fuck around too much, but like there's no guarantee of violence like out in the real world, or at least, right, you're taught that violence is not supposed to be used against you in that way, um right. uh I don't know if violence is king, but violence is definitely an effective uh, tool that's used by a lot of people and a lot of uh,
I think violence
establishments.
is I think violence is the easy answer to the question. I think violence is the easy answer to the question because it's like, of course, someone's gonna act right if they know violence is on the other end of not acting right. But I don't think it should be the end all be all. Personally, I think violence should be what is it? I think someone put it in a very very perfect way, in my opinion, that violence should only be used as a punishment if what the child is doing is going to endanger their own life or someone else's life. Like it needs to be a big thing that they were about to do before you pull violence out of the repercussions.
Yeah, I think a big issue I have is like you got to think about the mindset of like, okay, you have a bigger stick than I do, so I'm not gonna mess with, right? Like I'm gonna do what you want, but wait until I have a bigger stick than you, then you have to do what I want, right? And is that what we want, right? Like, is that what we want the social exchange to be? Where it's like you only listen to people or you only work towards a goal if the person who asks you to do that goal is like more violent or is more successful at being violent. And maybe look, it's possible that it's just wishful thinking. Right? Yeah, punishment should be proportional to situation. Um,
It should, yeah.
but
No, it should.
I don't know. I feel like I also sit in the camp of like I we got to figure out how to set the uh the motivation for doing something to not be some sort of negative reinforcement, right? You should do the thing that's right because you want to do the right thing, not because you're afraid of getting the shit kicked out of you. You should do the right thing because you get like you feel good about doing the right thing, not because
That
you have to
that's
do it.
in my opinion, that's not something you teach, that's something you show.
Yeah,
That's something you show your child that you need to be that person in front of them at all times so they will want to be that in mimicking you.
but yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
also like
yeah.
it's almost impossible to get because you it demands perfect circumstances, right? If you can show your kid that integrity day after day, it doesn't matter if when they go to school, because when they go to school, the one kid who's pushing all the other kids around still gets to get all their candies and still gets it right, like still gets to benefit from the behavior that you're trying to actively teach them not to embrace. uh right, so you can't, like you can't hold, yeah, exactly, it should be about positive reinforcement. Right, you should be positively reinforcing, you should be able to to get good behavior out of somebody because you're expecting a good outcome, uh right, or because that's just the way that it should be, right? Like that should be our baseline, is I want to be kind to you because I think you're deserving of that kindness, because I want you to be kind to me because I'm deserving of that kindness. Um, right, like I'm not perfect, right? Nobody is. But I think that we have to try for us to try to get there, like, or get even a little bit closer to there. Because at the end of the day, like, we can fight and we can kick and we can push and we can do all these other things, but all that's gonna do is continue that moving forward. We'll all kick and we'll all push and we'll all fight and we'll all scream and bite and do all these other things to get what we want. But at the end of the day, we're coercing someone with force rather than, like, uh, teaching them to want to help us willingly.
It goes back to one of like the oldest quotes, like do unto others as you want others to do unto you. Gandhi said it in a different way. He said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." Like it really starts with you. And one thing I'm definitely gonna try to teach my kids is that the thing I'm gonna have a hard time with is dealing with their disappointment when they come to me. Hey, I've been treating people with kindness, I've been treating people with consideration, I've been treating people with love, and they still just are not nice to me. And I gotta teach them, hey, listen, you're doing what's right. Unfortunately, not everybody else is going to. And
Yeah.
you just have to take solace and comfort and validation in knowing you're doing the right thing, even though others aren't.
Yeah, I'd like to believe that, right? Before you have the emotional attachment to the situation, right? It's easy, or it should be easy to be like, "Hey, baby, like, you're being a good person because it's good for you to be a good person." So you can be at peace with yourself and your life and your decisions and who you want to be growing up. Um,
Yeah.
but I bet if I have kids and someone pisses off my kid or bothers my kid or upsets my kid in any way, shape, or form, I don't know if Zen Daddy is gonna be there, right? Like, I don't know if Peaceful Poppy is gonna be around.
Zen Daddy needs to be there though,
Yeah,
because if you crash out, you're teaching your kids
yeah,
crashing out is okay.
yeah. I know. I get it, and that's what I'm saying, right? It's easier for me to say it as somebody who's separated from the situation. Um, but like, I talk about the way that I want to behave in hopes that I consider it when something comes up, so I can behave the way I want to behave and not the way that I am predisposed to do so.
That's why I'm very much like the one of the biggest concerns about me in when I'm a father one day is my partner, because I know me and my partner are gonna be on this journey together of trying to raise a functional human being, and that is not easy by any means. So I need to know, hey, no, do as I say, not as I do doesn't work. That is
Yeah,
such a
because what ends up
hypocritical
happening
phrase.
is that in front of you they'll do as you say, but as soon as you're gone, they're gonna do as you do. Because we did it. Let's be
Yeah, we
real.
did it too. We
We
did
did
it
it.
too. We can. So, like, in situations like that where my
Shit.
child comes to me and someone's wronged them, and I feel that little build up that I want to crash out behind my baby, I'm up to, you know what? You go to your room. Me and your mom are gonna talk about it, and then we'll all reconvene about how to handle this. And then I need to get out of earshot of my child and get into my yo, let them do something else to my who.
Have a body bag in the garage or something. And look, I get it. You're outnumbered. You gotta do what you can, bro. Look, and this isn't. I don't think that this is, at least for me. This isn't judgment.
Mhm.
Because I know at the end of the day, like, all parents are doing the best that they fucking can. Um, right? They're the rare
Most.
situations. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is that there are the rare situations where they know that they're not doing enough and they just don't give a fuck. Like, they're determined to just do what they want to do and what they got to do. Um, but like, if you know you're and that I think that that's another thing to try to teach kids is, like, if you're actually doing something, like if you're actually going hard for something and you're actually trying to do something, don't let anybody tell you any different. Like, it's look, your joy comes from you and how you feel about how you did with something. If you can honestly tell yourself that you tried as hard as you could, that's what matters. That's the most important thing that matters.
It can't be too attached to the results because
Yeah.
the results are gonna be the results. You just gotta wake up every day and try your best
And at
and
the
just
end of
take
the
stock.
day, progress isn't linear, right? Look, there are some days where you're going to do a lot more or a lot better than others. And it just is what it is. That's just being a human, right? Like that's
Yeah.
just being a human. And we got to stop worshiping perfectionism or like these idols and all this other shit. Yeah, exactly. Progress is a cha cha
Yeah.
slide. A little this way, a little bit that way, a whole lot that way, and then oh shit, look at that, we're back where we started. I mean, keep on doing a little dance.
Like always strive to be better, but know you'll never be perfect. That's how I look
Yeah,
at it.
yeah. There's so
But
much
yeah,
fun
that's
stuff to pick up along the way too.
but that's a journey that neither of us have gone on yet, parenthood, and I'm very, very interested to see how we approach that when the day comes.
I'm scared. I
I've
am.
I've listen, a lot of my friends are becoming
Yeah,
parents lately, and I've been doing nothing but asking questions. Like I
same
want to get
Blaze.
in.
That's man.
Yeah,
Ralph has heard me say it for a long time. As long as I'm better than I was yesterday, I'm doing something. Um, and I look. Don't get me wrong. Part of me is like I feel like I'd be a great father, but also I see my faults and I see where I mess up and I see where I still need to do better. But I'm fucking terrified of having a kid, man. I
yeah, because like I feel like how do I put this?
I need some more money in my
Like
pocket
that's for
and
sure. Me
a
and you are
good
both
partner
in.
by my side. Right, that's the other
Amen.
thing, bro. Where I'm
Both of
like,
those things. Both of those things.
it's barely look at looking at it from the outside in. It's barely fun and games up until they become teens, and I've heard horror
Listen, all
stories.
my friends have kids, and none of them are teenagers yet. And one thing that I hear across the board is that sleep is not a thing. Sleep is not a thing, and I know myself now. I do not function well if I have not slept. So I'm really wondering how I'm gonna focus during all that.
I feel like I'm stuff like that. I'm fine, right? Like I'm used to being able to work and pretend to be happy on different amounts of sleep.
But it's different when because it's different when you're going to work and then coming back and you can function in your home how you choose until you go to work again. This is a 24-hour job. There is
Yeah.
no all right, I did my shift, now I get to go home. You're always on.
Yep.
Always.
Honestly, I feel like I should have my first kid or all my kids out in Europe just because they have right. They got paternity leave. They got all this other stuff, right? So I can like focus on being a dad instead of being a dad and an employee or employer or whatever.
Japan, I've heard
Man,
good things about Japan as well.
Japan don't want us,
They
bro.
don't.
They like Japan is. I feel like they're so. I look. This is not to say anything against Japan. I know that a lot of countries have different like cultural things, and like just like the U.S. right now has this weird thing with immigrants. Again, Japan has always been very like traditionally Japanese. And yo, not for nothing, I kind of love that. Fucking send those kids to school. Make them learn for as long as possible. Make them not stupid, please. I love that they have I love that they learn to clean the school, they learn to cook at school, right? Like they learn to take a sense of responsibility in the places that they are. And I feel like that right there is an underrated trait for people just in general. Um like yeah,
No.
yeah. I feel like they would. which is
No,
crazy.
honestly, yeah. The kind of school that they do regularly is considered a punishment over here.
Bro, man, I want my kids to love learning. I want my kids to love school and to like love all that shit.
Well, that's something I want to definitely teach in the home. Like anytime my kid learns something, I want to like, oh, nice, good job. Like I would want to hype that. It's just that energy transitioning into when they go to school. That's different because you have a lot less control
Yeah.
over that.
Yeah. It's very
Because
true.
we all have had rough teachers that made being at school difficult.
Man, I had a teacher accuse me of plagiarizing because I used big words in the ninth or 10th grade. I had like other kids like have to step up and defend me. Like I had a girl be like, honestly, Mister, I don't understand him sometimes when he speaks. So I'm sure that he said all those smart ass words. Okay, yeah, Blaze remembers. Fucking Amanda said that shit. I still remember,
I
bro.
don't be understanding what he's saying.
So Ralph, just so you know, you looking up words that I say has been going on for a long time. This is not new.
The teacher's like, you plagiarized. I'm like, well, administrator of education, I find it
I'm
quite a quagmire I found myself in.
I am appalled. I am appalled and taken aback, sir, that you would accuse me of such ruffianism. How
The audacity that you have on full display as an educator at this very moment.
how dare you? Yeah, bro, this was
Pull out a glove, smack him across the face. I challenge you to a duel.
No, I was too afraid.
Oh man. No, I was very advanced with my vocabulary when I was younger too. But then of course I found ebonics and never went back.
I loved words. I still love words. I don't care. I although I haven't had the word of the day running on my phone for a while now. Maybe I should get back
You
to
should
that.
start it up again.
Yeah.
We can make that a part of the stream. What's the word of the day?
Fucking here. Let me look it up. Let me see if I still have the dictionary app.
What is it?
Word of
used
the
the
day
word the
is
other day.
suspire.
What is it?
Suspire
Suspire.
or suspire. Suspire. Yeah, suspire.
What is that? What does that mean?
To sigh or breathe. It's I guessed what it meant because suspirar in Spanish is muchacho, ¿por qué tú suspiras? Why is all of my like every time I do a Spanish accent, it's an angry mom.
I don't know, but it's great.
Speaking of which, Blaze, how's your family, bro? Man, how they been? It's been a long ass time. I started seeing your younger brother on Instagram recently. Wow, yeah. Damn, yo. I think eventually we'll probably we might do gaming on the stream. Fucking
We've been playing a lot of Rivals.
He's got 2 kids already. Wow. Yeah, we've been playing Rivals. We just not Ralph, but myself and some other friends. We just got the Queen Slayer title. Man, I'm platinum right now, bro, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever been.
We should stream finishing our Baldur's Gate run whenever we do that.
Eventually, bro, that Baldur's Gate run. At this point, we may as well just start a new one.
That's what's gonna keep happening,
bro. No, we could do a modded Baldur's Gate run. That could probably be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, That could be
Uh,
cool.
but
I'm
we
down.
gotta
I've
we
never
gotta
played with mods.
yeah, me neither. We gotta chat and figure out what mods we want to do.
I'm down. I'm down.
Oh,
We can
Blaze
have
is trying to
the
join too. Yo, I'll see if I add you on Steam, so we can link up, chat, play some games. Again,
I'll be super down for that.
I don't play. I honestly these days I'm playing Overwatch. Well, no, I haven't played Overwatch in a minute, but I would play Overwatch. I play Rivals. I'm playing Stellaris. Uh, Kingdom
You
Two
know I'm down to play
Crowns.
you in MTG Arena, but you don't want me.
I don't want the smoke. I look. You ever start somebody on something and then stop doing it? Yeah, that's me with Ralph. I taught him how to play Magic the Gathering and was like, I'm never doing this again. I don't want to touch Magic the Gathering. I don't think that I should touch Magic the Gathering.
No,
Shit.
I need to tell you what happened yesterday with Magic the Gathering.
Mm.
So I'm in this Discord server. It's a blurred next server, so a bunch of black nerds. And I was teaching this one girl how to play Magic the Gathering on MTG Arena. So I taught her how to play. She's still like working her way through the color challenges, and I gave her like a code for a bunch of packs and everything. And I was bored one day, and I really wanted to play, and I saw her online that she was just playing. And I said, "Oh, do you want to play?" And she said, "Yeah." So I have a lot of decks. Though this is not, I don't say this lightly. I've hit the deck limit twice and had to delete decks.
Bruh.
So I have a lot of decks. So I told her, I said, hey, listen, let's play, pick a number between 1 and 20. And whatever number she would say, I would count down from my most recent decks all the way back, and then I would pick whatever deck number she landed on. This girl got whooped in so many different ways because she just kept picking different numbers. She was like, 17, whooped ass. 3, whooped ass. 10, whooped ass.
Yep.
And I remember one time she said a number, and I was like, oh, and most of the time I didn't warn her. Sometimes I was like, oh, this one's okay. Oh, this one's really good. Oh, this one I told her straight up. I said, if you don't want to do this one, we don't have to. This is my ranked deck. This is the deck I got ranked with. I don't know if you want to play with this one. We can just pick another number. And she was like, no, let's play. Let's play. I said, all right. Whooped ass. And she was like, damn, I should have took you up on that.
Yo. Yeah, and you
I tried to play
surprised.
with her again. I tried to play
Man.
with her again, and she was like, I don't know, I'm good. She's like, I'm good. Oh my god, what were you gonna say? You'll be surprised what?
You'd be surprised, man. That's why I don't play against you. I just know that you got a whole bunch of really good decks, and I don't want the smoke. That's not my problem. It's not my job. You leave that to somebody else. I'm sure they'll have a good time doing it. I just want to survive. Like that's my main prerogative, really.
You taught me how to play the game, and our other mutual friend is the reason I became who I am now in this game. Because I couldn't just be a casual player playing against him.
Yeah, no. Our other friend that got into it also was a problem.
Bro, people recognized him by his sleeves. Like he would take his deck out, and people would be like, "Are those teal sleeves?" Like, yeah. Are you XYZ? Yeah. No, I'm good. I don't want to play.
That's crazy. I didn't know about that. I wasn't there for
That
that.
actually happened, dude. That actually happened.
That's crazy.
I saw it happen, and you know who said no? It was Ed.
Yeah.
Ed was like, "Oh, I heard about you. I'm good."
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Oh my god. All right. This has been fun. It's 4:30 now. It's been about 2.5 hours. If we were playing games, honestly, I'd say we'd probably keep on going for a little bit longer. But this is first stream back. I will pop the dice I made and show them off. Even though I know that the quality isn't going to be amazing with this webcam, and I'll probably post a picture on the IG. It's up there, and we'll see what happens, man. Join us. We'll talk some shit. Um, Truly, we're trying to make this a space where we can come together, talk some shit, have a good time, and just be fucking guys, and not these bullshit alpha bros that you keep hearing about. That fucking clutch their pearls about the most random shit. Yeah. An ad read is gonna start in a few minutes. Here,
Well,
let me go
that's the
grab those
send-off.
dice. You feel?
I feel targeted.
Welcome.
Show off the biddies. No, dice are coming out really good. Why do you feel targeted, Blaze? Yo. You don't know? Okay, that's all right. You'll figure it out. It was fun. We haven't done this. We went way too long, and I'm glad we're back to talk about nerdy things, relationship things, future things, past things. We talked about AI things. We definitely have more tier lists planned out. The Nicktoons one was fun. Lobo put together a Cartoon Network one. I know there was the fast food one that we almost did. Got plenty of like questions that we've been given that people want us to answer on stream, so those will be fun. Yeah, we have a lot planned. Bro, I still can't believe it was 3 years. The fact that it was 3 years is wild. Hopefully that won't be happening again. Cause this is fun. Yeah, 3 years is wild. This man's getting every. How many sets of dice has this man made? You put more consistent schedule. Let me go follow you. As a matter of fact, there you go. Gotta show love. Yeah, I just followed I just followed your channel. Yeah, we want to try to do this like bi-weekly, so once every 2 weeks. Which shouldn't be too hard of a schedule to keep, I think. Of course, of course. But if you have any topics of conversation you want us to talk about, type in the chat so I can follow you. You know what I would want to do? I would want to do a fictional villain tier list. That'd be fun. I think that could be pretty fun.
All right. Oh shit! The ads start in a minute.
Show the dice. Show the dice.
All right, here. Let's see. What's the best way here?
Are those the new ones?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I really like how the green came out.
Yeah, I like it. It's like a sea green.
Oh god, I feel like I can never see the.
Yeah, it's a little blurry. That looks really cool.
Yeah, I'll take pictures. I poured the green and the orange at the same time. And I put a little bit of the like gold and black mica powder on the inside of the mold before letting it go.
Nice,
All right,
nice.
it looks like they're about to run ads. When we come back, we'll do a little send off. But yo, this is I'm enjoying this. This is a good time. Uh, I think we'll start off as like every other week, but I think if you want to do this weekly, I'd be down to try to get this going weekly.
Start every other week for now.
Yeah. Um, to become like a partner or something, we would have to. I think it's like we got to do 6 shows a month at least. So we can wait a little bit. I'm not expecting it to like. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to rush it. I want this to
That's
be
fine.
as organic as possible.
Okay.
I oh, I don't know if I had told you yet, but I started putting together some stuff for for essentially a community. Um, I'm calling it the I think it's called like the Brotherhood Project or something. And it's essentially like just trying to get guys together um uh in a community where we can be kind to each other, be supportive in a way that is sort of kind to each other. Yeah, I want to like spin I want to put a spin on like all that toxic masculinity shit. You know, retake what it means to be an alpha, you know, retake, you know, change what a lot of these words and phrases mean, right? Man up. I want man up to be, you know, step up for your community, step up for the people around you, like man up in a good way as opposed to like you're being a little bitch, right? Or something like that. Um, because I think it's important really for us to uh I don't know, man. I know I'm not perfect, we're not perfect, but I want to be a good example and try to leave a good legacy moving forward.
I
Um
respect that.
and you know, I don't have a lot of reach yet, but everything starts somewhere. Every ripple starts small.
True.
Um
Very true.
but yeah, I'm really having a lot of fun with these dice and messing with these. I
I Oh, but I was gonna say, let's try to as soon as the ad's over, we gotta sign off because I had to call my mom. I don't know if you saw the message I sent you.
No, I haven't been looking at my phone,
No, it's
or
good.
I've been trying not to anyway.
No, and that's for the best. But yeah, I gotta call my mom.
All right.
But no, great. This is great. I love the tier list. I love that we have more tier lists in the pocket to do. I
Yes.
was saying while you were gone that I'd love to do a fictional villain tier list. That sounds really fun.
Yes. Yeah, that would be fun. I feel like a tier list of fantasy villains would be fun. I think what we need to do is figure out who we want to talk about so that I can watch stuff to remind me. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna forget. Let's be honest, my memory is terrible.
I get
Um,
it.
Thank you all for watching, Blaze, bro. amazing hearing from you. I had a feeling this was gonna happen, and you know what? I deserve it. I was being a hoe, and I was scared. I felt weird because it had already been so long since I since you sent me the message and since we talked about connecting that I kind of just ran away from it, and that's not okay. And I apologize to you for that. Um, that being said, happy Sunday, everyone. Love you guys. Be good, be safe. Uh, yeah, and that's usually what it is. Life appears, and we just kind of deal with it as we can. But yeah, if you're watching, thank you for watching. Whether you're watching live or on the YouTube channel after I post this. But I love you. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Look at the beautiful things around you. Because even when you're having a bad day, I promise you something beautiful is nearby, and something you can appreciate is nearby.
It's also beautiful, that follow button. Show it's
Yeah,
beautiful. I click it.
not wrong. That follow button, the subscribe button, potentially. I hear it gets prettier after you press it. I hear your name is more attractive after it is associated with being subscribed to this channel. But I don't know that for sure. That's just what I hear. I can't confirm that. That could
Heard
be a
that through the
lie.
grapevine, did you?
I did. But yes. Thanks so much, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being alive. So of course it's beautiful. Yeah, motherfucker. All right.
All right.
All right. Love you guys. Be safe. Later.
Peace.